Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're well. We're back in Misty Marsh, just watching our Ocelots play around in their enclosure, which we finished in the last episode. I think it's turned out okay. I have no idea what you guys think of it because I am recording this one back to back with the last episode. But hopefully you'll let me know at some point what you think. So just a couple of things we want to finish off actually down here. I was going to get some education boards. Let's just see if I can squeeze one on here. Yes, I can. Look at that. Perfect. And I'm also going to do one up here because I completely forgot about putting one up here for the Tasmanian Devils as well. So we've got one up there. Yeah, that's all good. And then this one down here for the Ocelot. And I need to try and squeeze in a talk point. Now, I think I'm going to do it up here. Let's see what they say. Water obstructs food throat. That's fine. I don't really mind about that. So we've got the Ocelot, and we will do this one in February. Cool. So we have a talk point, and we have some education. And we've got that for that as well. Okay, so that's it. That's good. The other thing, which I forgot to do before, was our mist, because I love the mist effect, and I want to use it more in this zoo. And I just think it works really nicely having this sort of misty effect down in the water. I think I'll go small, otherwise you just get a little bit over the top. So yeah, let's get a bit of this down here. Let's just hide it in the rocks and just let it do its thing, I think. Get it right in the rocks like that. See, even the small effect is actually still quite big, isn't it? I wonder, can I move it up a bit more? Make it look like it's really coming out of the rocks as well as the water. Right, where are we? We're there. Okay, let's just get that into there. What's that going to look like? Now, it's too far from the water now, isn't it? Okay, let's go with it in there. And then I think I might try and squeeze another one in back here somewhere. Hang on, I just realised I was aligning to surface. That's why the angle was a bit off. Do you know what I might? Yeah, I think I'll just get one back there as well. Just adds a bit of mysticism, doesn't it? Which I kind of like. Right, and then I didn't do it down here either, so I think I might just chuck one down in here. Get one hidden. Blimey, where am I going with this? Right, let's get one down there at the bottom of the water. We've got a bit there coming through from the other side actually, which is fine. And then I might just get a bit on the stairway there as well. And maybe even a little bit down here. I don't want it to be over the top, but I just think it adds a little bit of atmosphere, doesn't it? Yeah, cool. Okay, so what are we going to do next? I do want to get people into the zoo. So at some point, I do need to do stuff like the some facilities. We've got backstage stuff to do over here. Very good suggestion actually from Stephen or Steve. Sorry, I forget if it's Steve or Stephen. You said about having an underground bat cave as one of the entrance places. I really like that idea. I'm just not sure quite where to do it. I think that might be over here. I reckon I might bring this one down into a bat cave. But I feel like at the moment I just want to sort of finish this little area off. And I don't know if I want to take this path further around. I kind of think I do, rather than just being a platform for looking on here. I think what I want to do is bring this around here and have some sort of a water habitat here. Maybe just a few flamingo or something You know, nothing fancy, but mainly just have this as a water area. So let's have a look at this. I've got a bit of an idea of something that I want to do. Let's just see about these railings and whether it's going to work if I put them on here. Just looking at where they're going to be. I think that it might work. Yeah, that's fine because you can't really see anything there. Actually, it does just block that, but I think I can just... Actually, no, do you know, it doesn't matter actually if that is kind of hidden a bit behind that pillar. I don't mind that. It's fine. We don't need it here because this is solid. Obviously, we've got some detailing still to do there. But yeah, so my idea actually here was that I was gonna lose the railings and have I want like a sweeping pathway that goes around the back here with a custom fence around it. So I had a bit of an idea for a custom fence. I want to make like a big fence and then fit the path to it, if that makes sense. I have no idea what this is going to turn out like. I need to find the right pieces because I'm pretty sure, see, like these big curved ones, I essentially want to make my own version of them. Now, what have we got? I'm sure somewhere we've got some sort of iron poles. I have to say, I do love these pieces. Whether I can... Oh, do you know, I just love that as a piece. I just think that looks gorgeous. I kind of like the idea of an angled fence like that. Oh, do you know what? I could... Okay, I'm just going to try this. Right, so I want this to be quite a wide thing like this. And then if that's brought in, I have no idea if this is going to work, but let's link these together. So does this work? If I turn this, now obviously I want them to look like they're linked together. Okay, and then I think I can speed up the process by doubling it up. Try and get them spaced right. Yeah, this is quite interesting. Right, let's just come in here and make sure this is all looking lined up correctly. Yes, it is. Right, so what do we need here? We only need 2 here. So it'll be that one and then those 2. Let's just try and make this look as good as it can. It's not quite going to match up perfectly, but there we go. Right, so let's have a look. Is that anywhere near big enough? Could have done with it being a bit bigger. I kind of wanted it all the way around there, to be honest, but I might be able to make that work. So let's just try. I'm just trying to get this somewhere in place so that I can sort of put a pathway around it. It's quite a complicated process, this. If you could get into my brain, you'd kind of understand where I'm trying to go with this, but it's hard to explain until I show you, really. So then the idea is you have a pathway which blends with this without that. So something like this, so it kind of loops around with this as the edge. It's quite tricky, but I think I can just about make it look decent. It doesn't, yeah, I don't need it to be like kind of around the whole thing. I'm just wondering actually, let's have a look, if I bring this further out, could I then use it again? No, not really. Tell you what, let's, because I like this, I think this is going to look good, but what I might just do here is just bring that up. Let's see, let's angle snap. Right, see that looks shockingly terrible, so we're not going to do that. Let's do it the other way. So let's come out of here so that we know that's flat. Do I want a slope? I don't mind a slope actually. That slope is fine. Yeah, a gentle slope. I didn't like that sharp slope. That was not looking good. Right, now let's just have a look at some water. I mean, this is all very, you know, it's going to change because it's not going to work, is it? No, I can't even put any water in yet. Oh, hang on, there we go. Okay, I can, that's good. I can do water there. Great. Okay, so I just need to level this off a bit more over this way because I'd like the water to come right under here. Obviously, then I can change things over there. But yeah, if I can then bring it into here as well, make it like just like a little walk around lagoon basically is my theory. And then actually I still need to connect these two up. So that can do that. And I can just get rid of that there. Okay, that looks good. Right, and then if I come into this, so basically I need to get rid of it from, say, there to there and to there. Right, so there's our little bit of custom fencing. See what I might just bring that down a bit. It's kind of, I don't really want it showing below. So no, let's keep it up. Just wondering if I can just get it a bit closer to the edge actually. I can. Okay. Okay, interesting. Right, let's get the water back in. That's good. That's nice. I'm going to need a bit of land because I need to obviously have somewhere where the barrier can go. So actually, I'm going to have to get rid of that. Let's pull up a bit of land. I wonder if I could just get away with having a little area here. Let's try and get a barrier on here. So just a small one. Now I think that's because the land above it is sticking out. So let's just move this back. Or have I just not made the land big enough? Never know with this game what's causing the problems. Ah, there we go. Right, there was a bit there where it connected. Beautiful. Good. There we go. Right, so then I just need to kind of smooth a bit off here so the animals can get down and into the water. Something like that. Get the water back in. Ooh, this is tricky, isn't it? It's getting there. I am. Yeah, I'm getting there. Right. Should we go with flamingos? Yeah, let's do some flamingos. Just because they're kind of exotic, and I think they could look good. I think down in here. So let's just try. Let's get 4 of them. Oh, I need to actually finish the barrier, don't I? Oh dear, silly me. Right, ooh, yeah, how am I going to do this? It kind of needs to go back on itself. Where are we? Okay, into there and then into there. Right, there we go. Let's try this. I'll be amazed if this actually works. Hopefully they can get in and under there. I like my little custom fence at least. That's looking nice. Don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of this, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll tell you what, I need fencing obviously, so I think it's going to work best if I go back to railing on elevated and at least get some in here like that. Maybe if I do it like that, and just I can delete those few bits. And then maybe there I can just move that over a bit. Here we go. Right, let's have a look. Heat maps. Ah, look at that. Perfect. Great. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. So let's just have a look at this. So those 3 need to go. That actually connects in, which is kind of cool. And then over here, let's just see what angle is that one on. Yeah, so I can hopefully, yeah, I can just kind of bring that in like that. Connect those up. There we go. So yeah, I don't know why, I just had an idea. I just wanted to do a bit of custom fencing around there. Good. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's looking nice. And then we'll do like palm trees on an island in the middle here. I quite like this overhanging bit actually. I wonder if I could do like a little waterfall, so it looks like you're walking behind a waterfall here. That could be fun, couldn't it? Okay, it's not quite going to let me. Maybe I should have. Yeah, do it like that. Kind of make it like a cave actually at the back. Looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Oh yeah, that looks much nicer actually. I even like that it kind of hangs down a bit at the front here. So that, yeah, that can't really come down anymore. I don't think I can't really pull that in far either. It's a shame. It'd be lovely if you could have the pathway going right into the rock, but as it is, you can't manipulate that into the path, which is annoying. But I do like that. I like that it looks like a proper cave. That's annoying. It's letting me do some of that and not the rest. So that's fine. I can do a bit of work with that. Actually, let's just smooth this all off a little bit because it's looking a little bit artificial in places. There we go. That looks a bit better. I think I do just need to actually just lift this. Whoops. Just flatten this bit like that. There we go. Cool. Just trying to make it look a bit more natural. That's all. Okay, that's good. I can work with that. Have this nice little tunnel. I could do some stalactite type stuff, can't I? If you recall, in my last suit, I did some of that, and I think it did work out. It did look pretty good. So what have we got over here? We've got the water from up here, which I could attempt to try and make it look like it's coming down out of here, down into this water. I think that would look good. I definitely need a little bit of stonework here. Like that. Let's get that little cave kind of hidden a bit, I think. And then we've got sort of a cave entrance here, so let's get some rock work going on in here. Okay. So the big decision I have is, do I want this to be sort of rocks around the back here? I think I probably do, because I can't do the fencing around the back here. I do want it to look like the pathway goes right up to the wall. So I think this is probably the only realistic way of doing it. I can make it look nice. And that will go, I guess, all the way around to this bit of fencing over here. Like so. Okay, that looks better. Looks like the wall is supported as well, because I don't want to put, I don't really want to put downward beams on the walls. I quite like that you've got little sort of cave areas, although maybe not right in there. That doesn't quite look right like that, does it? Let's do that. Oh, that's yeah, that's a bit janky, isn't it? Let's just stick a rock on that corner like that. I could probably just do a little bit of a waterfall actually, just coming down into that bit. Might look quite cool. And again, just, you know, yeah, just little details like that. Right, let's just come out into here. Have I not favorited the water bits? How have I not favorited them? Right, let's do that. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I could just have a little, you know, so it just looks like you've got a little trickle of water coming in here from somewhere. Doesn't really matter where. Yeah, that looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Hang on. Oh yeah, it's a really deep one, so the splashing is like lost underground, but that's fine. That looks nice. I'll tell you what, I wonder, can I make it look like you've got a whole kind of hidden stream coming down the side of this. That could look good, couldn't it? Can I make this work? I hope I can, because actually that is kind of cool. You see, this is what I'm talking about, when you just get these little ideas, and it transforms what you're doing. I love this. I love this creativity when you're not even looking at doing something, and then suddenly an idea just appears out of nowhere. Now, if I can just get that in there. Now, I don't know where it's coming from, but I think it'll probably stop there. But yeah, that's cool. Look at that. You've got a lovely little fountain going down the side there. Down into there. Obviously, I need to decorate it, but I like that. That looks really good. And because it's not, they're just pieces, it means I can still manipulate the land here as well, and depending on what I want to do there. Ooh, yes, nice. I love it when I randomly come up with a good idea like that. It's always nice. Obviously, I can just cover up this edge a bit as well, but you're not really going to be looking in here. You're going to be seeing it from up here. But look at that. I mean, you're walking down here, come around the corner, you see this lovely stream of water coming down the side there. Yeah, that's nice. Nice cascade right down into there. And then essentially I want something similar here. If I can do this kind of thing to make it look like the water is flowing through from that habitat into this one. Let's bring it out and maybe just down a little bit more like that. And then I can cover up the edges with rocks and make it look like you've got some sort of venting here where the stuff is coming out. Because we've got stuff like this that can look really good. Let's attach it to this so that it's... Oh, no, sorry, no, it needs to be attached to that, doesn't it? So, yeah, let's go with this. Let's go sort of double height, make it look quite substantial. Okay, hang on. Ah, that's annoying. Hang on. Okay, let's start that again. I'll do it higher up and then bring it down. There we go. Right, let's get... Oops, oh, come on. Oh, you are kidding me. Just doesn't like me, does it? Right, let's get these duplicated sideways. Okay, how far across does this need to go? Ah, just realised it's on a bit of an angle there. I might just need to move the whole thing in a bit. That's fine. Let's duplicate it down. And then let's move the whole thing down and apparently out a little bit because it's gone a bit funky. So I think if I can bring that across like that. It really doesn't like me highlighting them, does it? Very strange. Oh, it's doing that again. Right, fine. Let's just do it to there and let's take it down. There we go. So we have our vent. So it looks like the water is actually coming through from this side, through the wall, into here and down into here. Lovely. And then I can detail that as well. So we've got a nice waterfall there. We've got a nice little waterfall coming in over here. Our animals are in and looking happy. They need a bit of an island over here. So I will give them that. It will be an artificial island, I think. Made out of rocks. I think that will look good. I may just give them a little bit more land here as well, actually. Just a tiny bit, just so I've got enough to put like a food station and any enrichment items that need to go on land as well. But yeah, there we go. So there's our little Flamingo Cove, let's call it that. And I will do something here to make people want to come down as well. I might get a couple of vending machines and a couple of benches down here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Cool. There we go. So let me know what you think. Obviously, our Ocelot habitat is finished. And our Flamingo habitat is coming together quite nicely, I think. I don't know where the path will go, whether I might extend this path off as well. But obviously, I'm going to start coming over this way and working on these pathways. I want to do more of this stuff where the pathways are crossing over each other. I want that to happen a fair bit, I reckon, in this zoo. Just because it looks cool. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But for now, I quite like how this is looking at the moment. I might even put some more waterfalls behind here. Or I might do a waterfall in the front here. I'm really not sure how. But I think I can do something here. But we'll see. I'll get onto that in the next episode. Let's leave it there for now. So thank you very much for joining me. I do hope you've enjoyed yourself. Please do leave me comments if you've got anything you want to say. And join me again in the next episode. Until then, do take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.